Channel 4 podcasts.
The guest list with Shona and Abdo.
Mr. Muneeb Mushtaq is a global public speaker, a wellness entrepreneur, an online community of over 1 million people. He was ranked top 20 business influencers in Canada and top 1% in the world. That is incredible. How are you doing today, Mr. Muneeb?
I'm doing well.
Abdo does the best introductions, doesn't he?
Abdo is so good. Oh my God.
I always love letting him do the introductions because he just goes off and I'm like, you go, King.
You got to represent,
You
man.
go.
You got to set you...
The maestro, you know.
You got to hype you up, you know
I'm
what I mean?
inspired. Early morning.
So let's talk about your wellness tech company, AirZai. I'm saying that correct, yeah? I know you said Abdo said it better than me off air. I took that to heart a bit, I'm not going to lie.
You did good. He is the founder of AirZai,
Yes.
right? Which is an AI-powered scent tech company.
That is correct, yes. And you pronounce it perfectly, right? Because there is an AI in the end. So air and then Z is for Zen.
Right.
Because we play with neuroscience and, wellness and then the AI in the end.
I'm very intrigued about the scent part of the wellness side of things.
First we have to mention, right, that it is backed by Drake,
That is correct.
right? Which is pretty cool.
Makes it cool.
We're going to talk about how that came about
Drake.
in a minute.
Drake. Not just the Drake, a
Champagne
guy
Poppy.
that you know. The Drake.
But go ahead, talk about the scent. I'm sorry, I just had to throw that in there.
It's okay. So your company, AirZai, tell us more about it.
Absolutely. So the idea around scent is something that, when we walk into any environment, the funny thing is that we don't realize because it's so invisible, a scent you walk in, if it's a good fragrance, right? And we see this in hotels, actually all across UAE.
Yeah.
And, any hotel you walk in and there's like a whiff of scent that comes in.
It sets a tone for when you enter
It
a
sets
building.
the mood,
Yeah.
right? But we don't realize because it's invisible. And so we were like, okay, us being nerds here, we're like, okay, how can we use the tech to actually really optimize your experience? So not only you can drive wellness from these scents, but all these hotels, they're kind of sneaky with this because you know what they do? It's brand marketing, right? So they're really programming your brain that, hey, you have arrived back at our brand, at our property, which is so awesome.
I want that for my apartment. How can I make that happen?
Good scent.
A good scent, the Shona signature scent,
Yeah,
right? I would love that,
You know who's figured that out? We've talked about this before. Who's figured out the power of scent? Malls in Dubai.
Oh, you walk into any mall.
Yeah.
So the thing is that with the scent, right? It's connected to part of our brain, which is hippocampus and amygdala, which is responsible for creating memories and emotions. So what these malls are doing basically, and their scents are really regulated for you to start spending money.
Yes.
You would not even realize that. Right?
You feel good just walking in, right?
I can blame the smell of the mall.
Yeah.
When my mum, when I call my dad and my mum and I say I need some more money at the end of the month, I'll be like, it's the malls. They smell too good. That's why I'm shopping so
They
much.
call it retail therapy for a reason, right? That's what it is. One thing I tell people when they say, why did you move to Dubai? I tell them it's the energy here.
Yeah.
And especially this trend, which is wellness related. You go to Kite Beach 5 a.m. It's full.
Yes.
And I love that.
It is. I know. I used to actually do my runs at 5 a.m., but I've got to come to the show now. But it was so amazing to see that many people out and about. In the UK, you would not see that.
But look, the setting there is also incredible. Whether there's sunrise or sunset, it's absolutely beautiful.
It's cinematic, yeah.
So you have a community of over 1 million people. This is incredible. You've spoken at places like TEDx. You've been featured in Forbes for the incredible things you do. You're the founder of AirZai, which is an AI-powered scent company backed by Drake. Can you tell us how that came about?
Yeah, tell us about Drake now.
So first of all, like you said, and I think we were talking about this a little bit too, the power of personal branding.
Yeah.
I really encourage business owners, founders, people to really start their personal brand because magic happens when you're out there, you're putting yourself out there. And I think, and coming over to how Drake happened, it's really just first of all, I'm a big believer in the power of manifestation. When you manifest something, things happen.
Yes.
And so he is a big connoisseur of fragrances. He has his own fragrance brand as well.
Yeah.
And so I think what happened is that when you're building an amazing product, you get referred from one person to another. And I'm good with people, just saying hi and, just building those relationships. One thing led to another, and we got introduced to the CEO of their fund. And then they took the meeting. And you know how startups are. You want to be raising investments and bringing in investors to raise the equity and capital.
Yeah.
And so we were at that stage. We were bringing in capital and there was good synergy. Drake saw the product. He loved it. And one thing led to another. And before we knew it, he was an investor. And actually, he sits on our advisory board as well.
Amazing. Nice. I bet Drake smells so good.
Yeah, I'm sure, right?
so he has this mansion.
I can just imagine.
I'm sure, right? Have you been to the mansion?
So this mansion is the most expensive mansion in all of Canada. It's in Toronto. It's $150 million.
Looks
and it
incredible.
It smells amazing.
So you've been to the mansion. That's incredible. I mean, of course.
Thanks to you.
Right?
Thanks to you.
No, but it's funny because I read something about Drake the other day that people don't realize how much of a businessman he actually is. Like he does so much outside the music, like investments and things like that. So it's good because it's unfortunate that a lot of musical artists don't know how to spend their money, or how to keep the money going outside of music.
Definitely.
So it's good.
And I think tech is a good space, especially the startups. You've seen amazing stories like Nas, who put in I think $100K into a business and actually made $100 million.
Oh, the alarm, what's it called? The
smart,
ring?
The smart doorbell.
The smart doorbell. Something like that. Yeah, I read about that.
In fact, our chief designer for our product is the guy who designed this product called Nest, which is a smart thermostat. And Google came and bought this company for $3.2 billion.
Wow.
Got any business ideas, Shona?
I mean, I need to get my glasses out. Business gal time. I got to start thinking.
That's it. In this space, we're so uncertainty. You want to be looking at businesses, startups where people are building cool things and invest in them. You never know. It's just such an amazing thing. And I'm so grateful for all the amazing people we have, including Drake.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Much love.
This was fun.
Channel 4 Podcasts.
The Guest List with Shona and Abdo.